Hmm. Hi, good morning. How are you? Welcome to May 1st, and it's just before 6 o'clock in the morning. Time for coffee and a forecast. And as someone pointed out to me, Stephanie pointed out to me yesterday on the Facebook page, Tucson Weather, that, well, I got the forecast, but where's my coffee? You have to bring your own coffee. But maybe we'll have a contest someday, and we'll give away a Starbucks card or something, to help grow the group. I'm thinking about it. All right, let's start in with this morning's temperatures because that's kind of the big news right now. We talked about some areas maybe getting down to freezing this morning, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of that. I kind of took a little tour earlier preparing for this little segment, and I don't see a lot of freezing temperatures out there, which is a good thing. We don't want agriculture to suffer, but it is unusually cold for this time of year. Kind of a wider view around the metro area. We've got Red Rocks at 42, Oracle at 46, and we've got some 40s around town, and then a 38 here just north of Vail. Now it is 6 o'clock in the morning. We could drop another degree or two before the sun really starts to warm things up, but this is pretty close to our low. Let's zoom around further to the south and east because that's where we were expecting more of the colder temperatures. And we do see a below freezing temperature in Patagonia at 30 right now, but 39 in Sierra Vista. That's good news. And let me zoom into Bisbee because that's another place that was expected to get down to near 30 by this morning. Where'd Bisbee go? Oh, there it is. 38 right now in Bisbee, so that's good news as well. So temperatures starting off on the chilly side, but we don't see a lot of freezing temperatures this morning, so that's good for agricultural interests, and it's also good if you have to do something outside this morning. Okay, let's zoom out a little further here. I'll show you some temperatures around the state, 50s around Phoenix, and it's weird when you get to this level, you get all these 8s across Interstate. I know that's Interstate 8 apparently. 54 in Yuma right now, and wow, it's cold in Winslow. 30. If you're standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, 34. You're freezing. All right, we'll zoom out a little bit more. I'm going to turn the clouds on and show you what's coming up next. Because today's going to be a beautiful day. Not a whole lot of wind, maybe just a little bit of a breeze, and 72 for a high. So very, very nice. But tomorrow things are going to change again. We're going to keep warming up, but it's going to be a windy day tomorrow. And here is why. As soon as we get these clouds going, we have our main low here. We have a lot of heavy snow still in northern Montana into Canada, eh? And here's what we're watching. This next little disturbance going to rotate around, and it's going to clip the northern part of the state. So we're not expecting clouds even here in Tucson, or certainly no rain. But this disturbance will be moving through close enough that's going to kick up our winds tomorrow. And so we have winds probably gusting to around 40 miles an hour. Now up ahead of this low, here's our area of possible severe weather. We'll go to our national forecast, and there it is. Chance of severe weather all the way from Ohio back to East Texas, and then some flash flooding possible with some of those storms as well. Backside of the storm, snow and heavy snow possible, North Dakota, Montana, Canada, right here where they intersect, and some rain and snow mixed, and some snow, more lighter snow in the Intermountain West. So anyway, again for Tucson, pretty nice day after a chilly start, 72 this afternoon. That is nice. Tomorrow about 78, but winds gusting to 40. And then next week we heat up quickly with high pressure moving in. We'll see our first 90-degree day probably about May 4th. Have a wonderful weekend.